Hi guys, it's Mrs. Marquez. I'm going to show you guys about a circuit and how a circuit works. So there's a few materials that you're going to need. The first thing you're going to need is a battery, and this battery right here is your power source for your circuit. This is where your power comes from. If you don't have a power source, then your circuit isn't going to work. So you need a battery. You also need a motor like this, and you have two wires, and if you look, those wires have little metal pieces on the end of it, so you're going to need that. You're also going to need some wires that are also have the little metal pieces on both ends of it, and you do have to have the metal to make your circuit work. And then you're going to need a circuit board like this, and if you can see, there's little pieces. So this one's for your power source for your battery, and there's metal on each end, and then this is for your motor. Now if you look, the battery also has metal on each end, and when I put it inside, the metal is connected. That is important to make sure that your circuit is working. So the metal has to be connected for the energy to transmit. Energy cannot transmit through other substances other than metals. Metals are conductors, and so that is why that works. So you have to have those things. And our goal for the circuit is to make this motor run, okay? So I'm going to take my battery, I'm going to put it inside my circuit, just like that, pop it in like that. I'm going to put my motor up here, like that, so it's stuck in there. And now I have to connect my wires to my battery, and then all the way around. So I'm going to actually attach the metal pieces to here. So let me do that real quick and I'll show you what it looks like. You actually have to twist the metal together to make sure it stays. Okay, there's that side. Now this one I'm going to put in here where my battery is. And you actually have to kind of push down this little clampy guy. It's hard to see, and then you'll put the wire in there with the metal touching. You don't want the plastic to touch, because the plastic is what's called an insulator. It doesn't allow the energy, the electrical energy, to travel through it. So I connected that like that, so it's there. And now to make a circuit, you have to have a circle, so it has to be connected all the way around. So I need to connect this one to this other wire over here. So I'm going to grab another one, and I'm going to do the exact same thing but on the other side. There's that. And then, wait, you hear that? So whenever I connect it, it's actually going to make my motor run. And so watch what's going to happen. I'm going to take my wire, and I'm going to touch these two middle pieces together. You can see it turning around. Right? Now watch, if I touch the metal to the plastic, it's not going to do anything because the plastic doesn't conduct electricity, but the metal to metal does, okay? Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a challenge. So this right here is called a switch, and whenever it's open, the switch is open, the metal is not touching. And so like I told you already, metal has to touch for it to work. And so you're going to take this switch and you're going to add it to your circuit board, and now you're going to connect the wires to the switch and see how you can get the motor to run with your switch connected, okay? I have a few questions for you to answer as you're doing this experiment. The first one is, oh, that's backwards. The first one is, how can energy be transmitted in a circuit? Okay, how can energy be transmitted in a circuit? Let me see if I can show you. I don't like that it's backwards. I'm sorry. What has to happen to make a circuit work? What was the source of energy that made the motor work? And what does a switch do? Why is that switch important? How is that switch helping us? And think about the different places you have switch that has to deal with electricity. So think about those things. Why do we have switch? Why is it important? what's the source of energy in this circuit, and I've already kind of explained that to you, so if you're listening, you got it. And then what has to happen to make a circuit work? How can energy be transmitted in a circuit? What is happening that's allowing that energy to transfer? All right, guys, good luck and learn all you can about electrical energy.